It's Thursday, September 8th, 2022. Coming up on the program today, SCROD Media Group is out to destroy me. Plus, a predator catcher talks to a pedophile's father. Ooh, that perv's in trouble now. He's going to get grounded. How does one wind up with 4 eyebrows? And the delicious food celebrating 9/11.
I'd like to talk to you about some things that you ought to be laughing at.
Sorry.
I'm having a heart attack. A heart attack. A heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. A heart attack. A heart attack. And I've eaten ice cream and apple pie, and I take my medicine. I do get high. I was scared to death, but I wasn't afraid to die. Come on, loosen up until help arrives. Help is on the way. I need help. Need help. Help is on the way. I needed help. Are you okay?
I'm calling paramedics. I'm calling paramedics. It took 8 hours for Life Alert to find me.
Life Alert saved a woman's life. Most likely.
Other hand takes me where I wanna go, where I wanna go, where I wanna go. Other hand takes me where I wanna go. Where will it set me?
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson. Mayonnaise.
I'm going to touch the feces and masturbate with it.
That's what we call the watermelon hole. Fill them pipes, bitches.
People are enslaved to vegetables.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you for a somewhat short Thursday edition of TV. Man, it has been a day. This shit always starts right when I'm about ready to get working. It was 2 p.m., and I start to work on the show, looking for stuff to talk about, and I get notification that my hosting company was like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just take your websites down. I was concerned about that. I'm like, well, excuse me, what? I would not like that to happen. Why are you doing this to me? That started a technical support chat that lasted until around 9:30 at night, as we were looking into various issues, and it all basically comes down to me joking around. Do you remember, I don't know, about a year ago, maybe 2, I mentioned that I noticed a lot of these podcasts at the end of the show have like a little stinger. It's like, this has been a Jimble Media production, King of Spades Entertainment. This podcast is a Stitcher original. Ting! You know, stuff like that. And I wanted to present DV maybe as more successful than it really is. So I thought it would be funny if I created a fake media company called SCROD. SCROD is a stinky fish. Plus, the name is just great, right? SCROD. So Distorted View became a production of the SCROD Media Group. And I even created a website called SCROD.net. And that is what has turned into a massive fucking headache for me. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been to the SCROD website, but it basically it lists all of the shows that I've done, right? Distorted View, Crude Summer, Uncut, Corey's shows. And apparently that website had some sort of vulnerability. I think the culprit was a contact form that wasn't secured with one of those CAPTCHA things. Anyway, somehow spammers figured out how to send emails or something through the website, and they were sending like 10,000 an hour, 10,000 spam messages an hour from SCROD.net. My hosting company noticed that and was like, oh, we got to shut this shit down. SCROD was on the same server as Super Freak Sideshow and fizzled out. I mean, it took everything down. So my hosting company had to like verify with me, make sure I'm not some sort of Nigerian spam king or some sort of empire selling boner pills, or I don't even know what the spam was about. And I added some security services, more fucking money out of my pocket just to keep an eye on things. But everything is back up and running now. Huzzah, huzzah. It was a bad day for me. But that's okay. I've got some audio I want to share with you today, and we'll do some news stories and see how far we get. People versus Preds is back. I love that they abbreviate Predator. Bustin' pervs, bustin' Preds. Nice. So if you've ever seen To Catch a Predator, any of Chris Hansen's wonderful work, then you know what People versus Preds is all about. This is one of the many YouTuber versions of To Catch a Predator. Basically, anyone can just pretend to be a 13-year-old girl, start talking to a pedophile, agree to meet them, and then ambush them in public. Film them, confront them, profit, shampoo, rinse, repeat. The guy who runs this channel is friends with our very own Vladimir Putin, I believe. So everyone check out People versus Preds. I will put a link in the show notes today. This is catch number 198, Vincent. And Vincent looks like a total creep. Vincent has like almost shoulder length, not quite shoulder length, but dark brown hair that sort of fades into a tasteful pedophile purple. I believe you call that an ombre. Now, when we confront Vincent here, he's just sort of like standing on a sidewalk waiting for a child to appear, I guess. That's where they agreed to meet. Vincent is like wearing pajamas. To me, it seems like he's wearing pajama pants. Like he is ready to go. He wants to get this child back to his place and hop into bed. This guy makes a lot of rookie mistakes. Let's start the video here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Is this you?
Yeah.
It's you?
What's with the camera and stuff? Hi.
Oh, I'm just filming so you can't say that I hurt you.
Ah.
Yeah. So who were you just taking a picture for?
What?
Who were you just taking a picture for?
I don't know.
Let me just confirm. Yes, this is a guy. Kind of sounds like a 15-year-old girl. No, this is the pedophile.
Some weird kid on Grindr. Wasn't trying to say like
some weird kid.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything. I just pretty much was just really weirded out about this. I just want to be sure it's
I was so weirded out, I decided to meet him.
Like a fling or some stupid shit.
It wasn't a what?
Like some kid was being stupid online and not supposed to be where they're at.
Okay. These pedophiles always try to pretend like they're the protector. Yeah, I agreed to meet this 14-year-old boy, but I wanted to meet with him to tell him to stay away from weirdos. I was going to have a stern talking to this kid. There are lots of creepers out there, says the man with a soft, wispy voice and multicolored hair.
I wasn't going to do anything with him. I just thought this kid was weird. He was so bizarre, I had to meet him. I didn't want to have sex with him. I wanted to study him.
Even sure what this guy is saying. All right.
Okay, interesting. Mm-hmm. So you're somewhat being honest, right? So
yeah,
you were talking to a kid, right? On where?
Yeah, but I wasn't like gonna do anything.
Did I ask you that?
What?
Did I ask you that yet?
What question?
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Did I ask you if you were gonna do anything?
Well, I don't know. It's just some kid was.
Like I said, I'm filming so you don't say that I hurt you. So keep your hands to yourself, and I'll do the same. You understand?
Okay.
Perfect. So do you want to have a conversation about why you're out here?
Wait. I don't know. Somebody just wanted to meet me here. I don't know who.
Somebody wanted to meet you, or you don't know who now?
Yeah, I do not know who.
You knew it was a 14-year-old boy a second ago from Grindr.
Who were you just taking a picture for, buddy? Did you send the picture?
Oh, man, he is spinning. His story is all over the place.
The person said they were 14.
14.
I wanted to come in to confront this was a minor, and I was going to tell him I'm not interested. And I was just...
That's not something you could have just said in chat. No. I want to meet this kid face to face and tell him I'm not interested in your sweet, tight little hairless boy pussy. That's not what I'm about. No, sirree, Bob. Not interested. 100% no, thank you.
So do you have the lube and the condoms in your pocket?
Oh, boy. Now, this is one of those rookie mistakes. First of all, there's no need to carry lube around with you. The lube will be at home when you need it, or at the very least, you could leave it in your car. This guy's just standing on the sidewalk with a bottle of lube in his pants. Now, this must have been something they talked about, in Grindr chat when he was pretending to be a 14-year-old boy. He's like, hey, do you have lube? If you're going to fuck me, I need you to, get some good lube. But at this very moment where the confrontation is happening, the predator catcher doesn't know what this guy has in his pants. The pedophile could just lie and be like, no, I don't have anything in my pants. Lube? What the hell are you talking about? Lube? It's not like the predator catcher is going to stick his hand in this creep's pocket looking for the lube. What does this idiot do, though? He's like, you caught me red or slick-handed. I don't know. He pulls out a massive bottle of lubricant.
So do you have the lube and the condoms in your pocket? Can you show me those?
Sure.
Yes, I do.
Can I see?
Again?
Can I see them?
Yes.
So you brought lube and you brought a condom to meet a 14-year-old boy, right?
Just to talk to him, though. This episode is over 2 hours long. I don't know what else they need to go over here. I mean, he pretty much just lays out his whole plan.
What were you out here for?
Just meeting up with the minor.
Just meeting up with a minor.
Right. Just meeting up with the minor. How old did the person tell you he was?
14.
14. And you brought some lube and condoms. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Like, we can do the math here. We're not idiots.
You brought that to meet up with you brought this stuff to meet up with a 14-year-old?
You know what I would say? I'm always giving pedophiles good ideas. Here's what I would say. You know why I brought the lube? The kid asked me to bring the lube. I didn't know what it was for. I heard that kids like to play with slime. They like to make slime. And I know you need like Elmer's glue or something. I thought lube was one of the ingredients to make slime. I thought we were just going to have a play date, not a sex date. I thought we were going to make, fun glitter slime. I would try that defense. Dude, it does not take long for this guy just to completely break down and basically confess to everything. Check this shit out. We're at like the 15-minute mark. Again, this video is 2 hours long.
Did you have plans on having with this 14-year-old boy, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
You did, right?
All right. Well, that's all you need to know.
You brought lube and condoms and you said,
right,
we can off, oral, rim you.
Yep.
Yes, but nothing
Nothing serious, though. I'm not looking for a long-term commitment right now. Finger fucking, rimming, that's all on the table.
This isn't serious?
I wasn't saying I was going to take it to like me topping him or anything.
But you said that and you brought condoms and lube. You brought a condom and you brought lube.
Well, he said.
Could you imagine this guy is a top? Are you fucking kidding me? I am not getting top energy from this fucking fruit. I'm sorry. I mean, I know there are all different types of people, but I can't imagine getting fucked by someone like this.
Yeah, I want you to take my dick. Take my big, fat, masculine dick. Do you like my purple hair? Come on, you know you like it, baby.
I mean, compared to this guy, my voice is like Andre the Giant.
Yeah, you feeling my balls slap up against your ass? Yeah, call me daddy.
Most 14-year-old boys have deeper voices than this thing.
All right.
You said it's all good. I can top you if you want to try. If not, I can finger you and suck you. I'm comfortable, whatever you are comfortable with.
All right.
So shower up and we can have fun.
Well, see, he was going to stay showering up, but all right.
You said, so shower up so we can have fun.
All right.
What did you mean by fun with a 14-year-old boy, Vincent?
Board games.
It was right? You just be honest with me.
It was if that was the case.
I don't know what the hell they're bleeping out here. I'm sorry.
So if he was comfortable with having, you would have with him? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right. Well, he's basically just confessed to everything. So, again, I was wondering, why is this video so long? Because it gets so much better. Oh, my God, you have to watch this thing. This guy is insane. I'm talking about the predator catcher here. He walks to Vincent's house. Apparently, Vincent lived nearby, and he lives with his parents, Natch. So the predator catcher talks to Vincent's father.
Knock, knock. Are Vincent's parents home?
You guys ever watch that old sitcom Mama's Family? That's pretty much how the next door neighbor would announce herself when she would come in every time. Knock, knock. Iola Boylan coming in, busting some perverts.
Knock, knock. Are Vincent's parents home?
Can Vincent come out and play? Well, that's the problem. Vincent was coming out to play.
Hey, are you Vincent's dad?
Yes.
Hey, Vincent's dad. So I got some pretty disturbing stuff to tell you right now.
About Vincent?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Going to go meet a 14-year-old boy for...
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I just caught him.
Where they at?
He was talking to what he thought was a 14-year-old boy.
This
is a picture, right, of him?
Vincent, he's
right.
so
lost.
Look,
this is a...
Are you police?
No, I'm not, sir.
Okay, let's go find him.
He's on the way back.
Oh.
This is a picture that he sent sitting outside of Vaughn's waiting for the 14-year-old boy. He brought lube and a condom to meet.
Oh, Vincent.
He brought lube and a condom in his pocket to meet.
Not again, Vincent.
Basically, I'll lick your butthole, is what he told the 14-year-old boy.
Vincent.
So,
is he walking?
Yeah, he should be here soon. He said he has some toys that he wanted to.
This goes on and on. Again, I will provide a link on the show notes today so you can watch the whole 2 hours. I mean, I'm going to. But there is a point where Vincent comes home and his dad and him have a little heart-to-heart.
What do you mean?
Are you okay, Vincent?
The dad seems like such a sweetheart.
I'm mixed up both. Not okay.
I think you're very mixed up right now.
Yeah, I am.
And I feel bad because he's never had a chance to have a mate.
Well, we don't know if that's necessarily true. We don't know if this is his first go-around at the rodeo, you know?
I'm sorry that you even have to do that to your dog, and I'm sorry to put you through this.
Oh, the father at some point says, look, I got to cancel my vet appointment. I was supposed to bring my dog in for his shots or something.
Sir,
I'm glad this came up.
But the thing
This is out of line.
I wouldn't have came here.
This is out of line.
I wouldn't have came here if Vaughns didn't act the way they acted. But I needed you to know
You
anyway.
should have been. I thought I raised you better. I did my best.
It's not your fault, man.
It is. I mean, for him to want to be with a young boy.
Yeah.
I don't want you to blame yourself for his actions.
I mean, this is a very compelling video. It's right up there with any, reel to catch a predator. I would say this is more interesting. You get the father involved. We're going to the predator's house. This is quite the catch. Again, it's PvP catch 198. Vincent, People versus Preds. I will provide a link on the show notes today. We got to move on, though. I've got a great example of some racist in public. This one is so bizarre to me, though. It's one thing for white people here in America to think they own the country. They belong here. People of color do not. Obviously not the right opinion to have. But even more baffling is when a white person from America goes to a different country to visit and still manages to go on a racial tirade against another tourist who just happens to be not white. In this case, he's mad because he saw an Indian dude in Poland. That's not right. Poland's supposed to be a white utopia. I left America so I wouldn't have to deal with Indians anymore. I just wanted 2 weeks. That's all I'm asking for. 2 weeks. Of an Indian-free summer. The very first thing that happens is this guy's like, whips out his camera and asks, "Hey, do you speak English?"
English? Yeah. Why are you in Poland?
Why are you filming me?
Because I'm from America.
As if that's supposed to carry some weight in Poland or something. I'm on patrol here. I'm on international duty. I'm from America.
Because I'm from America, and in America, so in America, there's too many of you guys here. So why are you in Poland? Why are you here?
You should be happy that there are some in Poland. They're not in America.
Do you think that you just can invade Poland? You have your own country.
So do you. Why are you in Poland? What the fuck? This is insane. This is an insane argument, right? This guy is so completely oblivious.
You don't go back to your own...
Not self-aware.
...country. Why don't you go back to your own country? Why are you here?
Come on, Indian dude. Say what we all want to say. Go back to your country.
Why are you here?
So now he's just,
why don't you go back to India?
Now he's just following the Indian dude on the streets.
Are you from India? Sir, just answer. I just want to know. I can film you. This is my country. I'm European, and Europeans want to know why you think you have the right to invade our country.
Because he is of European ancestry, he believes that this is also his country. Basically, wherever this American goes, it's his country. If there ever was an argument to eradicate the white race, this is probably Exhibit A.
Why are your people invading our homelands? You have India. Why are you coming to the white man's land to take off from our hard work? Why don't you build your own country? Why don't you build your own country?
Poor Indian guy is just like walking back and forth. He is looking for an escape.
Why are you being a parasite? Do you think it's okay for you to invade Europe?
This goes on for like 4 minutes. I mean, maybe I don't have the whole story here. Now I'm trying to somehow defend this white guy. Look, he's my brother. Gotta try to defend our own, right? I mean, maybe he has dual citizenship.
Why? No, you should feel ashamed. Your people are invading America. Okay. You're invading Europe. You need to go home.
Okay, don't film me.
No, I will film you. This is my country. Go home.
Someone on Reddit found out who this guy is on Gab. He's known as the Handsome Truth, and his most recent post, I guess, is from August 28th in front of Auschwitz. He smelled a good photo op. He wrote, "The Anti-Defamation League is an anti-white terrorist organization, and the Holocaust is a fucking hoax." I might have to follow this guy. He's going to provide some great content for the show. "We must continue exposing the Jewish anti-white propaganda that for decades has conditioned our people to be slaves for the Jews and allow these Jew rats to genocide us by importing the third world." Good Lord. Now, I'm not too familiar with Gab. I do find it interesting, though, that he's got a blue check mark. He's verified. Interesting, man. There again, it's handsome. Oh, with an E at the end. Handsome, spelled wrong. Handsome Truth. I look forward to his future content. Finally, before we get into the news, I have got a Linda Finkle Hall of Fame nominee, I think. I can't tell if this person's for real. His music is that bad. Back in 2019... Josh Royal, R-O-E-H-L, Roll. Anyway, back in 2019, he posted his very first video, a song that he composed called Get Your Groove On.
Get your groove on, bust a move on the count to 3. Get your groove on, prove the groove is free. Get on the dance floor, shake it. Get on the groove floor, there's a chance, wait and take it. Find your love, find a partner, and dance like there's no tomorrow.
This is one of those lyric videos, so I can sing along with them.
Get on the dance floor,
feel the rhythm,
and let it take you higher.
Now, he's not just a one-hit wonder, and the only reason why I think he might be for realsies is he continues to post songs, even though, they only get a couple hundred views.
We fight to hold on, we fight to let go.
This is one of his newest, called Drifting Apart, and I was confused at first. I was like, holy shit, this is good! Well, that's not him singing, obviously.
The stars, as we feel in our hearts, drifting further.
See if you can tell when he comes in.
I once asked you if you'd stay by my side. You promised me you wouldn't let go. But when I asked you if you love me, you said that you don't know.
Now, one of the reasons why I think he could be fake, not taking this music thing seriously, is that somehow between 2019 and 2022, when this song Drifting Apart was posted, it seems like he's lost some musical ability. This sounds worse than his first song.
I know everyone has doubts, but search your heart.
Poor kid.
I need to know if you wanna be with me, because we're drifting apart.
One more example of Josh's work. This is called Co-Champions, and I think he wrote this song about a real-life event. He was part of a spelling bee where not one, but 2 winners were crowned. That's why this song's called Co-Champions.
At the spelling bee, there are 3 contestants left: Johnny, Melissa, and Jeremy Lou. But Jeremy Lou misspelled the word theft, so now the contest...
That's a 5-letter word. Is this like some sort of remedial school? Oh, does this guy have a learning disability? It's all starting to make sense.
Are down to 2. The judge is saying to himself as he looks around, well, I just might have to declare co-champions, though it's never happened at this speed before. I just might have to declare co-champions. This spelling bee has now turned into a war. 2 contestants left, it's gonna be intense. Continuing these easy words doesn't make sense. Let me get out the sesquipedalian dictionary to get some harder words. That's truly visionary.
All right, well, look. Say what you will about this kid. He somehow managed to rhyme sesquipedalian dictionary with visionary, and you got to give him props for that. Consider me a fan. I am subscribing to Josh's channel. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. Sure use your support. If you like DV, please consider signing up for the Sideshow. That's our member site where you gain full access to the entire archive of programs. More importantly, every week I do exclusive programs just for Sideshow freaks. Yesterday was a full-length Sideshow exclusive episode, and I'll be doing another one tomorrow. Great time to sign up. Memberships are very inexpensive, only $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. Inflation is crazy. Everything costs more, but somehow Sideshow memberships remain very inexpensive. Been at this show since December 2004, and I would like to continue doing it for a long, long time. If you would like to hear DV continue, you got to support the show, superfreaksideshow.com. And don't forget, if you happen to use Apple Podcasts or Spotify, you can sign up for Sideshow access right in those apps. Get all of the new Sideshow exclusive episodes along with the free episodes. Just a few taps in those apps, and you'll gain access. Just another way to get Sideshow content. Finally, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. You can pledge as little as $1 over there. Every little bit helps. All right, 3 very quick stories now. First up, we got one from Blue Ash, Ohio, which is like right down the street from me. It's like these weird news stories are chasing me, and they're getting closer. It's only a matter of time before I'm in one of these bizarre news stories. Gene Jackson calls himself a crystal healing instructor. Actually, he refers to himself as the Crystal Guy, and he runs a shop called The Crystal Guy. Yeah, he believes in the power of crystals and rape. We'll get to that in a moment. First of all, the Crystal Guy operates his business out of his home. It's all very sketchy to begin with. You know how you can just sometimes look at someone and be like, oh, that guy's weird. I'm getting weird vibes from him. Stay away. You kind of get, I'm looking at this guy's mugshot, and, you know, he's got a big white beard, looks a little evil. I would stay away from him. However, think about people who are into crystals. They're kind of weird looking to begin with. Healers and new age freaks. I can't blame you if you're thrown off by that. Like, he looks evil or into crystals. I can't quite tell which. In this case, both. Gene Jackson calls himself a crystal healing instructor, but a grand jury indictment alleged that he raped customers at his business that he runs out of his home. The guy's just a pig, said Hamilton County prosecutor Joe Dieters. Jackson runs the Crystal Guy. He doesn't run it anymore. Jackson ran the Crystal Guy out of his house on Waxwing Drive in Blue Ash. Jackson, 61, faced 2 counts of rape and 4 counts of gross sexual imposition. You know he was shoving crystals in women's cunts. Yeah, you know, the energy emitting from crystals are powerful, but if they're inside of you, they work even better. Think about it. The energy is emitting inside of you, inside out. Rather than trying to penetrate through your skin, why not? Let's just try this. Let's just try to put a crystal inside your cunt. See how it feels. If you don't like it, we'll take it out. I'm a medical professional, after all. I'm the Crystal Guy. This apparently happened to at least 4 women spanning from 2005 through 2018. The prosecutor alleges that Jackson drugged the women by offering them tea. Magical tea! Mystical tea. It's one of those shops where they believe crystals move your emotions and everything like that, and he took advantage of them. He drugged them with a variety of substances, and they, unfortunately, were sexually assaulted after he drugged them, the prosecutor said. An investigation began after a woman came forward. On Jackson's website, he sells a number of crystals and claims that he's a certified... so stupid. A certified melody... like a song. A certified melody crystal healing instructor. That's just like bullshit word soup. It's not a real thing. Certified by who? What body? Jackson claims his mission is to share the power and love of the mineral kingdom with those whose mission is to seek love and a deeper connection via the inherent loving wisdom of the stones. The prosecutor said one of the women woke up in the middle of the assault and others were naked when they regained consciousness. He needs to be taken off the street for a long time. People that do this kind of stuff, first of all, generally, when you catch them, it's not the first time, and they don't stop. Well, again, he was initially arrested in 2020. The update here is that he has just pled guilty to sexually assaulting his customers. The actual charges he pled guilty to were to rape and gross sexual imposition. So everything that he was charged, he was like, yep, did it. Sorry. There was some black evil energy in me. I must have got a bad crystal. That crystal was full of juju. Jackson will be sentenced on October 19th. So there you go. That's what's happening in my neck of the woods. Got crystal rapists in the neighborhood. Ooh, that would be a good drag name. I'm Crystal Rapist. And I'm here to read you a story at Drag Queen Storytime. Join me at the Cincinnati Public Library tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. Second story we have for you today. This one comes from Virginia. You know what's right around the corner? 9/11. Hope you've done all your shopping. Everything's picked over at this point. You go to the store, you're going to be given some really shitty 9/11 gifts to your friends and family. Real quick question. Is barbecue insensitive for a 9/11 get-together? Hit a little too close to home? I think we're going to stick to boiled and baked foods, just in case. I don't want to get canceled. Well, unfortunately for one Manassas, Virginia country club, it's too late. They already been canceled. And it's all because of a flyer they sent out to celebrate Patriot Day 2022. I guess that's what we're calling 9/11 now. We're going to turn that into a holiday. A manager at a Manassas, Virginia country club apologized on Facebook Tuesday after receiving backlash on a 9/11 special menu. Oh, no. That included a Remember Teeny. Yeah, get a buzz going thinking about all those people jumping out of that building, that flaming inferno. That's what 9/11 is about, really. The menu has since been taken down, but not before some people captured the menu and posted it to a private community Facebook group. Oh, here we go. Guys, the Remember Teeny is just the start of things here. We got Pentagon Pie, the chocolate silk, a Freedom Flounder, 9/11 oysters, the Never Forget Sampler. That's $50, but you get a lot of good food. Oh, First Responder Flatbread. I'm not making any of this shit up. I gotta be honest with you. I came up with a way better menu back in like 2002. Remember when they were trying to change the name of French fries to Freedom Fries? We were upset with the French because they didn't want to participate in our war on terror. In response to that, I proposed, let's just go all out and have, an American-themed festival. What are you up to?
I have to pick up a few things at the grocery store. Bobby needs a new outfit for soccer practice.
Stop what you're doing. Get in your car and come attend Freedom Fair 2003. Miles and miles of freedom. One weekend only, Saturday and Sunday at the Middlesburg Convention Center. Games, prizes, contests, guns. Don't forget to stop by Mount Eat More for great food like Freedom Fries, the Library of Corn Dogs, Iraq of Lamb, One Nation Under Meatloaf, plus more. Come out and meet Nebraska Congressman Lee Terry. Freedom Fair 2003. Hey children, get your picture taken with Lil Bucky, the Homeland Security Advisory System mascot.
Hey kids, code yellow. There's an elevated risk for fun at Freedom Fair.
Freedom Fair
2003.
Enter our drawing for your chance to shoot a Democrat in the back of the head. No French,
no Arabs,
no darkies allowed
at
Freedom Fair
2003. Freedom Fair 2003. 1 weekend only at the Middleburg Convention Center. Half-price tickets available through the Department of Homeland Savings. Arrive at the center at least 3 hours early for security screening. Please don't touch or feed Congressman Terry. A United States government production.
Freedom Fair
2003.
Guys, is it true that my voice didn't drop until about 10 years ago? I swear to God, I was 23 when I recorded that thing. I sound like a little girl. I sound like that pedophile that was caught today. Freedom Fair, don't forget to bring the lube. Rape a child. All right, let's get back to this stupid story. Although, to this day, I still think One Nation Under Meatloaf is a great name. The rest of them are a little iffy. Also, we're inching ever closer to this idea that there could very well be a fair game somewhere in the Midwest or South where the prize is you get to shoot a Democrat in the back of the head. I predicted that back in 2003, and it's soon to be reality, I swear. It's coming. Anyway, George White, manager at the clubhouse at Aquia Harbor, issued an apology. My intention was to bring attention to that horrific day 21 years ago. Yeah, we all remember 9/11. We were specifically told never to forget, remember? We don't need a menu to remind us of this tragedy. Freedom Flounder is not going to, it jogged my memory about 9/11. Something happened on that day. All right, to honor those who lost so much, dude, you're marketing 9/11 oysters. All right, to honor those who lost so much as well as those who gave everything that day, we will have a new theme tomorrow. Still no word on what that new theme is, by the way. First responder flatbread. Wouldn't it make more sense? This is going to be rather insensitive, but you could have named the flatbread out of something that was flat, like the people who jumped out of the building. That would make at least a little more sense. Be a little more playful. When it comes to like first responders, they're the ones that are suffering from mesothelioma now, right? Because of going into the building and inhaling all that stuff. How about first responder spaghetti and mesothelioma meatballs or something? I mean, I don't know. Doesn't matter now. He's changing the entire theme. All right, final story we have for you. After visiting a budget clinic for a cosmetic tattoo, a Thai woman was horrified after seeing that the tattoo artist had actually drawn 2 dark eyebrows above her natural brows, giving her 4 eyebrows. That's not what you wanted? There's some miscommunication there. For an upcoming trip with friends, Nipa Prawn Meeking, 32, visited a budget clinic with a friend's recommendation to receive an eyebrow tattoo. Quote, I remember planning a trip with my friends and wanting new eyebrows to look pretty, she said. A friend suggested a shop for me. After the procedure, I looked in the mirror and I was speechless. Here, there's a quick fix, by the way. Just shave off your natural eyes. Eyebrows, you know what I mean. I mean, it's a temporary fix because I'm sure your eyebrows will grow back in, but you can always laser them off. I'm guessing that there was some miscommunication where the woman was like, I like my eyebrows, but I wish they were a bit higher up. And the tattoo artist was like, we can do that, no problem. Nipa Prom paid about $41. That is pretty low for tattoos. At the clinic located in Rayong Province, Thailand. And when she looked in the mirror after the work was finished, she discovered 2 dark arches inked above her natural brows. Following her complaint, the tattoo artist promised to remove the botched eyebrows. The clinic, however, suddenly closed the next day. Like, closed for good. They were gone, out of there. Nipa Prawn was unable to contact the owners. The 32-year-old said she felt so insecure that she hid away at home for an entire year. Finally, though, another tattoo artist offered to fix her eyebrows for free. Padawi offered to remove Nipa Prom's botched eyebrows and give her new ones. After seeing her condition, I knew I had to help her. It normally costs about $410, but I'm willing to do it for free. He added that the procedure would take 3 months as the old ink must be removed and faded. You know how that goes. before tattooing the new brows. The procedure went smoothly. Nipa Prom was able to regain her confidence. I had a terrible time living with 4 eyebrows on my forehead. Certainly a bold look, that's for sure. You could have been a trendsetter if you had a little more confidence. All right, luckily I found this new tattoo artist. With the new artist, I can now finally live a normal life, she said. Well, there you go. Happy ending. You know how I hate those in these news stories. Why can't she be maimed or disfigured permanently? God damn it. There you go. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Thursday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you, freaks, and there are many ways to contact the show. Show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at Distorted View on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/distortedview show, yada, yada, yada. Don't forget about the Discord where all the freaks are hanging out. It's free. There's a link on the main navigation bar. The Discord, for those of you who don't know, if you're not a techno geek with spreadsheets or a gamer dork, it's just like a big chat room. And, you know, it's all Distorted View related, and you can chat with freaks and share stuff, links and videos and stuff. It's a good time. Wonderful community over there. Check it out. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's a link to that as well on the main navigation bar. All right, well, somehow we did it, freaks. A full-length episode of DV. I thought it was going to be short because I'm posting the show so late, and I've had all sorts of problems. But, you know, I can't fuck you over. I got to give you a full-length DV. You're worth it. Check in with some freaks here.
Hey, TV Boo, little baby faggot, calling not about CPAP stuff for a change.
Oh, good.
Couple quick questions. Number one, have you gotten your P.O. box yet?
No, I know. I was going to. I'm going to. How about this? I plan on doing it tomorrow, Friday.
Come to the determination that we want to send you a beekeeper suit and this new
for when I mow the yard. Freaks, you need to see. My yard right now is insane. The grass is so high because I'm afraid to mow now. Plus, my mower was on the fritz. You know, it wasn't working. Well, I got a temporary mower to use. I just haven't gone out there. It's been raining a lot. That's kind of my excuse. But in reality, I'm now afraid of bees.
Thingamabobber that you can get on the internet somewhere that you attach it to your tailpipe, connect a hose to it, run that to the yellow jacket nest and stick it in the hole and put some dirt over it. Let your car run for about 20 minutes or so. Pump that sweet toxic gas in there and kill off all the yellow jackets.
That's a good idea.
And then you can finally have your revenge.
Yeah. I will get my revenge. Oh, mark my words.
Leads me to my second question. Since I know you probably can't get your car back there, maybe you could have your neighbor drive into your backyard.
Actually, no. It's not the backyard where the nest was at. It's on the side, and it is very close to where I park my car. So, yeah, I could totally do that.
And speaking of which, whatever happened with the cars after your one neighbor kind of plowed into your driveway?
Oh my God! I mean, I wish Lord Douche would come on the show, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want his voice on the program. But he's still dealing with it. You know, it's the most. I think they finally figured out who is responsible, like which insurance company is responsible for it. And now Lord Douche has to get some quotes and stuff. I mean, it's just so fucking prolonged
from above.
And you know, part of our retaining wall was messed up because of that as well, and so we need to get quotes on that.
Love to hear what the fallout from that was, or the resolution.
It's been so long, and I've been getting so many updates, and then there's like a lull in updates because nothing happens. I'll ask Lord Douche what the latest is, what he wants to tell you.
Hey, Pimp Daddy Comet. First of all, don't sell yourself short. You are not a podcast princess.
Oh, we were talking about Britney Spears yesterday. Oh, my God. There's some crazy Britney Spears audio released of her. I called her a pop princess, and I said that makes me a podcast princess.
You are a podcast queen, baby.
You know, if Level 80 Cat Lady was still around, I would have a picture right now of me as a podcast princess.
You are a queen.
I missed that bitch.
You own it, girl. Second,
a queen, yes.
The audio clips you played of Britney Spears, I don't really see anything that terribly wrong with them. I mean,
yeah, that's what I was saying. So, like, Kevin Federline, her ex-husband, released this audio of Britney interacting with her kids, and it was supposed to, like, show her being an awful mother. But it's just her, like, yeah, she's yelling at her kids, but her kids are kind of dicks.
Clearly,
too. Teenage boys.
She has some anxiety issues that she needs help with. That's really coming through in her voice and word choice. but she comes across as
Dr. Comet is commenting now on
someone struggling really hard to do the right thing.
Yeah. I don't think she's a bad person.
You know, my frame of reference.
Love my Brit.
My mother reacted to me having serious double vision by putting me in tennis lessons, apparently in the hope that would fix that. And she tried to convince.
Yeah, if you just focus your eyes on the ball.
All of us that electricity was a mass
strengthen your eyes
by leprechauns. So again, my frame of reference is probably not the best.
Yeah, your mom is crazy. You need to get audio of her. I swear to God. She is most certainly DV worthy. All right, let's end the show right there so I can go to bed. It's all the time we have on this edition of the program. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-66. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
Basically, I'll lick your butthole.
Read the Distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive. If you want to hear it, you got to sign up. Superfreaksideshow.com. I will see you back. I guess that's the end of the week then for us here. I might post a best of show on the weekend for everyone. I don't know. I feel like I should post one more thing over here on distortedview.com. Maybe I'll do an introduction or something. Be on the lookout for that. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Hi, I'm B. Arthur with a message for women who take Premarin. Don't. It's made of horse urine. I'm not kidding.
This has been another excellent podcast from the SCROD Media Group. Learn more at SCROD.net.